Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Transfers with Ash. Not too much has happened over the last week. Not too much in terms of incomings. Still the same in terms of the Zubimendi deal. There's no change there. We're still expecting it to go through, but we haven't had any medical or any official announcement yet. The Sesko deal, I don't know what's happening with that, if I'm honest with you. It seems like we haven't come to an agreement with Leipzig. The Gyökeres rumours still aren't going away. Like, it's looking like we're still in negotiations with his agents and Sporting Lisbon, just to make sure that if we don't get through the Sesko deal, then it looks like we have another option in terms of Gyökeres. And yeah, according to reports, Gyökeres is waiting for us pretty much. He really wants to play for the club. It's his first choice, and he's hoping the deal can happen. I understand Sesko is the same. He wants it to happen as well, but it's all up to the clubs really. And I don't know, there's not really, like I said, there's not really much of an update in terms of the striker, any attacker really. The Rodrigo, we're still waiting for his decision as to whether he wants to leave or not. All roads do look like it's leading to that. It looks like Xabi Alonso is going to change his formation, which won't allow for Rodrigo in the team. They've obviously signed that Mastanowano, whatever his name is, from River Plate, who plays on the right wing as well. I believe Brahim Diaz is getting a new deal as well. So it's not looking really good for Rodrigo. But in terms of that deal moving forward, there's nothing to speak about. An interesting one is the Thomas Partey contract. So an agreement's still not been reached, and I understand that if we don't reach an agreement and he does leave, we could possibly be looking at Luciano Gourmet, I think that's how you pronounce his name, plays for Sevilla, 23-year-old. I think he's had a couple of seasons at Sevilla now, was at Inter for a small period, but didn't really play there. And yeah, so he's a young French international, currently at the under-21 Euros, if you want to check him out. Don't know too much about him, if I'm honest with you. I haven't really watched him play that much. I did see him playing their game against Georgia the other day. Made a really good pass for, was it the equaliser? I think it might have been the equaliser to make it 2-2. But yeah, that's one to watch as well, just in case the Partey contract doesn't go through. And Jarell Hato, we've heard that name for a couple of seasons now. The young Ajax centre-back / left-back, kind of in the mould of a Timber, but on the other side, looks an absolute baller. Obviously, with Tierney's gone, we've seen Tierney go back to Celtic, and Zinchenko's looking like he's on the way out. So who knows what's going to happen with Kivior as well. I know there's clubs interested in him. I don't know what's going to happen there. So we may be short of cover over there. So the deal kind of makes sense. I know Chelsea are interested in him as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. But it seems like we do have serious interest in him, and he is a massive talent. So I'd be happy with that one. The Kepa deal's not gone through either. Like I said, there's really not much that's happened that's reached the mainstream media. I don't know what's happening in terms of behind the scenes. I'm sure there's a lot going on, but in terms of real progression, it doesn't look like much is happening. I know AC Milan are interested in Zinchenko with Theo Hernandez on his way out, so they're looking for a left back. I'm hearing Zinchenko could be available for about 10 mil. It's absolute crap. We're so bad at selling. So yeah, he looks like he's on his way out. I don't know if a deal's going to be struck there, but I know Milan are interested. And yeah, I'm hearing Fulham are still interested in Reece Nelson if a deal that suits them can be agreed. Still to hear about Fabio Vieira as well. That's another one. He's currently at the Club World Cup with Porto. So it remains to be seen whether he's going to stay with them or whether we're going to bring him back. I'd like to see him given another chance. But that's it really, that's it. I feel like things have gone a bit quiet. Obviously we've got the Club World Cup happening at the moment, which finishes in mid-July, but pre-season's a couple of weeks away, and I'm pretty sure the plan was to have our transfer business pretty much done by the start of pre-season, so we have all these signings ready for pre-season. But like I said, we're 2 weeks away from the summer camp that we're going to be going on at the start of July. So boy, we have to get a move on, man, because yeah, it's time's running out. So yeah, that's it from me really. Like I said, not too many updates, but there's a lot of little things going on here and there. So yeah, hopefully we have some better news and a better show next week, with some more progressive news, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, your comments, how you're feeling about the transfer window so far. If you're happy with the links, get on my socials, let me know about whether you want Gyökeres or Sesko, because there's a big battle going on between those two, and the fan base is pretty much split. So it's an interesting one. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the rest of the window and the rest of this week, and then we'll just make sure you tune in again next week. But yeah, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you soon. Take care.